Hello and welcome to a series of Target Prelims 2019. The topic for today is bank consolidation. Now basically this has been a very hot topic in current affairs in the previous year. So as a result of which some aspects of this particular topic are what become relevant for UPSC. Now basically you should know that banks are what are facing crisis in India, and in that context, to improve the health of the banks, several solutions are what are being several experts are what are coming up with, and one amongst them is the idea of bank consolidation. Now, in this context, this was recently in news basically because of the third largest bank that is being made after bank mergers. This is vis-a-vis the Bank of Baroda. Now, this Bank of Baroda has merged with several other banks, for example, the Vijaynagar Bank as well as the Dena Bank, and this is what has resulted in it becoming the third largest bank. So, the idea of bank consolidation is what becomes important for us. In this context, I personally think for prelims, the committees are what are going to be important. A committee's name is what could be given, and it could be asked that what is this committee probably related to. So you should be able to identify that what are the important committees. Now first and foremost, you should know that important committee here is the Narasimhan Committee. This was the committee that was formed in the year 1991, and this had recommended a restructuring of the Indian banks, and it had said that instead of multiple banks, 3 or 4 banks are what should be there, and it had for the first time recommended a merger of banks. Next is the Vijaynagar Committee in the year 2014. This again suggested for the merger of government banks. So this is again something that is important. Next, what I consider important are some banking reforms. Now, in this regard, what is important is that first and foremost reform that the government has envisaged is formation of a Banks Board Bureau. Now, this Banks Board Bureau is what is going to advocate or what is going to advise about the appointment of senior officials in banks, thus helping them develop better strategies to raise capital and thereby do away with the problem of non-performing assets. Next is the Insolvency and the Bankruptcy Code. In this context, I have made a separate video, very important topic for prelims. Please go and see that video for the IBC. Next step that the government has taken is the EASE, which is an Enhanced Access and Service Excellence Scheme. Now this is basically a reform agenda that is focused on 6 themes, primarily customer responsiveness, irresponsible banking, credit offtake, public sector banks as Udyami Mitras, also deepening of the financial inclusion and digitalization and developing personnel for better banking is what is envisaged under the scheme EASE. So this is again a reform. Also the prompt corrective action is a plan that RBI has envisaged. All the banks that are having high degree of NPAs have certain regulations of them, and they are what are coming under the PCA. So that is again what is important. Next, what you need to know is a committee that has been formed, that is the Sunil Mehta Committee. This committee is to look into faster resolution of the stressed assets of banks. This committee has given an idea of Sashakt. So these are some important points that you should know vis-a-vis bank consolidation. At least try to remember the names of the committees, that is the Narasimhan, the PJ Naik, Sunil Mehta Committee. Also about the Insolvency and the Bankruptcy Code. Again, very important topic for prelims this year. So that is the entire discussion on bank consolidation, and that's about this video. I thank you all for watching.